The New York Times gushing over how, quote, Biden navigated war, COVID, and the Supreme Court in a new article praising the president's last 10 days.
And with that, we are joined by Joe Concha. Joe, the headline of this New York Times article, you see it, 10 consequential days, how Biden navigated war, COVID, the Supreme Court, quote, the dizzying events of the past week have pushed to the sidelines the congressional squabbling over President Biden's domestic agenda and are already redefining the arc of his presidency. You know, yesterday the ruble collapsed, NATO is united. Does the New York Times have a point?
They may. My problem is, Carly, that this story was not in the opinion section. This was a news story written by three reporters in this case, right? So it's kind of leading the witness, so to speak. Look, it's not surprising the New York Times is cheerleading for a Democratic president. It's the mission statement at the paper of record. The Times has not endorsed a Republican presidential candidate since Eisenhower. Think about that. That's about 66 years ago. But I don't think anyone objective is really buying this argument. His handling of Russia, if we're doing some good old-fashioned grading, it's an incomplete grade. At this point, we're only 6 days into this conflict, and it was Mr. Biden who said he was okay with a minor incursion just 1 month ago. Washington Post ABC News poll shows that just 1/3 of Americans approve of his handling of Russia and Ukraine, 33%. As for the president's handling of his Supreme Court pick, all he did was choose a liberal judge to replace a liberal judge. If we're doing, this on a scoreboard, it's still 6-3 conservative on the high court. So I just don't see any real game changers happening at this point. When people see war on their screens on a nightly basis, they don't see a stable world, but an increasingly unstable world with Vladimir Putin threatening nuclear war. I don't see how this is redefining the arc of anything, guys.
Yeah, and any success that Biden is having is all because Zelensky is putting up this amazing resistance. Zelensky's the president that should be getting all the attention, because if this thing goes south or had gone south previously, Joe Biden wouldn't be getting praise for his work in Russia. With that, Biden's poll numbers are sinking as he prepares to deliver the State of the Union address tonight. Let's quickly look at them. 37% approve, 55% disapprove. That's ABC and the Washington Post. No bastions of conservatism. But, Joe, will he get a bump tonight from this speech? And if so, how much?
You wonder, right? I mean, State of the Unions tend to be a laundry list of all the things that we've either done or we will do that will make your lives better. And 25 million people are probably watching, maybe 30 million. But still, inflation, what people feel at home, forget words, but feelings, right? They feel 40-year high inflation. They see gas prices continuing to climb. And Mr. Biden sits at 30% approval among independents in that same ABC Washington Post poll. A majority of Americans don't even believe he has the mental sharpness to be president. So those are horrific numbers by any measure. And I wrote a column for The Hill recently, and I'll wrap this up quickly. Right. And I looked at the State of the Union for Gerald Ford in 1975, and almost all presidents used the word strong to describe the State of the Union of the country in these addresses. Ford said the State of the Union is not good, and I think that's where we are. It's not good, and the president has to acknowledge things are not good, and here's how I'm going to make things better, not talk about all the great things he's done, because there haven't been any great things that he's done.
Yeah, and I think that a lot of Republicans and even independents are going to be listening really closely to hear if he talks about energy independence from Russia. So we'll see if that comes to pass. Joe, thank you so much.
All right, guys. See you tomorrow.
All right. See you tomorrow. And on that